Welcome to Pointers for Parents and Teachers with my mother, Carmen Miller.
7 pointers for parents to help your kid deal with a mean kid, and one action your child can take to go from hurt to helper worked wonderfully for us until Drew was in 3rd grade. That's when I began to see a shift. About half the kids were still open, while the other half had grown more angry, cynical, and less reachable. 3rd grade. We didn't even make it through 2 weeks of 4th grade before Drew was being harassed and bullied to a more alarming degree, and that's when it happened. I saw warning signs for suicide. It was then, in 2017, that I knew we could no longer just casually share our story. Drew was 9 years old and came home from school every single day, weeping from the depths of his soul. This time, the question he asked was, "Mom, what is wrong with me?" And of course, my answer was, "It's not you. Remember, their hearts hurt." But this time, nothing I said seemed to matter. And not knowing what else to do, I held my breath when I asked him if he wanted to take what we'd been doing since he was 5 years old and make it bigger, louder, and more official. Without hesitation, he said yes, and his sorrow shifted to curiosity. I felt a glimmer of hope that this could empower him once again. I knew we faced a bigger challenge this time around, and I knew it needed some more depth, maybe some additional tools. So I immediately went to work. And as we developed our ideas to reach out to others, he immediately went from hurt to helper. I am still overwhelmed with gratitude that Drew was not only brave, but also that he just naturally had such a helping heart. I think most kids do. So, though he was hurting so deeply, he still wanted more than anything to help others. And that's exactly what he did. He channeled all that energy into helping instead of being hurt. And that's exactly why we're still here today, helping kids exemplify love and friendship 365 days a year, and why I'm sharing guidance for grown-ups based on my own experiences, because it's the grown-ups behind the scenes in these stories. It's us who leave the biggest impressions and have the most influence on our kids. That's why I share how my granddad positively influenced my life in the Secret Pond perspective and my own take on life through humor and humility with Don't Be a Beep with Carmen Miller. If the pointers I use with Drew resonated with you, I'd like to invite you to download our free 7 pointers for parents to help your kid deal with the mean kid poster. It's free on our member page at www.l365.com. Plus, our children's book, The Bad Kid, is based on our true story that inspired L365. So it's also a great resource to help your child go from hurt to helper. The Bad Kid invites you to join in and do L365 basic training and follow along with Drew and our other elf kids as they show you how to think like an elf and be your best self. Or go through L365 Helper Hero Academy and join Super Drew in Helper Hero training. Or better yet, do both. We have lots of free resources and lots of fun too. And we're always recruiting more elves to help us power an elf-olution. And as Granddad always used to say, now there's some sense to that. Until next time, wishing you much love and laughter.